现在吗
哦，你先说，我打个哈欠。
？Test.
Weather
Repeat
in
again.
Middle East is very hot, so we have a
Welcome
Jury
to
booth,
Gree.
inverter compressors, and single-stage
Good
entropy increase
afternoon.
technology.
听到了
Even
吗？
under the compressor technology, compressor ambient
Welcome
temperature
to
of 68.
136 Canton Fair. This is Gree's live stream.
And we even have 60 seconds fast cooling mode. We allow you to enjoy the coolness almost
Keeps expressing. Two point zero. So Alex,
what?
没有关麦。
Okay, so we have GAI 2.0. It can combine all the factors. It can combine all the factors, like the one we're showing here. Where's the board? After adopting AI technology, it can achieve A triple plus and A double plus.
Hello, good
Hello.
afternoon.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the live stream room of Gree. This is Cassie from Gree Indonesian sales team.
And I'm Alex from Pakistan Sales Teams.
It's so nice to see you all today. This is 15 October, which is the first day of 136 Canton Fair.
Yep.
So if you have already came in the 135 Canton Fair this spring, I'm pretty nice to see you again in autumn. But if you didn't attend to the 135 Canton Fair this year, definitely you cannot miss the Greece booth. So Alex, where's our booth location?
Yes, our booth is located from A69 to A11A and in hall 4.2A. So to be sure to check it out, I'm sure you will find your favorite products because we have pretty much all kinds of products ready for you to check out.
Yes. Have you noticed that this year our booth is completely got updated? You can see all the RAC, CAC, and even though home appliances shows a lot of product that even me, that never seen in our office. You know, for example, the Rusin heat pump washing machine, and the flower refrigerator, and the photovoltaic VRF unit. And definitely, if you check it out in our booth, you will find your ideal product.
Yes, and as you can see in our booth, we have completely redesigned the structure of our booth. So be sure to check it out.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Cassie,
Mm-hmm.
what have you done during your holidays or of our national holidays?
Well, we just got back from a 7 days national vacation, and I'm still in a post-vacation blues. I'm
Oh,
still
really?
thinking of my sweetie home, my commodore bed, and my little kitty. But when I get into the pavilion of Canton Fair, I'm so excited to see all the clients and new friends from all over the world. I'm just can't wait to share my thoughts about our new products with them and exchange our ideas.
Yep.
What about you, Alex?
For me, I'm actually quite chilling. So I mainly stay at home with my families. Also, I travel to Guangzhou,
Mm-hmm.
meet
Which
with my
district
friends.
of Guangzhou?
Um,
Like Tianhe district or Hydro district, the
Let
same
me
location of
think.
our Canton Fair?
I think it's Haizhu.
Wow. What have you done in Hydro district?
I just meet up with my friends, have a bit of drink, and
Mm-hmm.
then just talk about how's it going on, how's everything, how's your job, and pretty much that's it.
So
Yeah.
what interesting things will you share with our audience and our friends?
Uh, you know, I've noticed that recently people are looking for better life experience
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
high level of life experience.
Mm-hmm. How
So,
say?
because like, take example of our of our
Our AC.
residential AC.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it's just not the tools. It's not just simply the tools for us to cool down or heat up our room temperature,
Exactly.
but also it has other functions like humidification functions and dehumidification functions. All these
Mm-hmm.
small functions add up together. You will see it greatly improve our life experience, and it brings so many difference to our life.
Besides the functions that you just mentioned, I thought nowadays more and more home appliances will equip with AI technology, isn't it?
That's right. So that's why today we are bringing you with a new
Our AC product,
AC. We
they
call
called
it Airy.
Airy.
And for Middle East market, we call it Airquad.
Aircraft.
Yep.
Actually, I do see we got an Airy model in front of our booth. In the
Yep.
left side of our booth, that is a silver one, I guess.
I think it's on there, right?
So please check it out
Yep.
and touch it yourself in our booth.
Yep.
And Aircraft, this name is quite interesting. This word reminds me of a Spanish word, which is agua.
Agua?
You know what the meaning of agua?
Um, I don't really know Spanish. Maybe you can tell me?
So agua means water in Spanish. And we all know that Spanish, French, Italian all derives from Latin languages system.
Uh-huh.
So actually, agua is quite an international word. We all know that, and aircraft also well known around the world.
Okay, speaking of Spanish, I think I know one Spanish word.
What is that?
I think when you're drinking,
Mm-hmm.
you would say salud. Yeah, it means chess, right? Chess.
Chairs.
Chess. Yeah.
There's others like when we click the glasses and hold the buttons up, we will
Yep.
say salud means health, right? And then we will say salud hacia arriba, hacia abajo, hacia centro y hacia dentro.
Wow, you say so many things before you drink.
Yeah.
Well, let's end our language course now.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Just
let's go
get back
back
to our Airy
lang-
product, right?
Exactly.
So actually, Airy now is already selling to South and East Asia, Middle
Already?
East,
Yeah.
and even European market.
Yeah, I think
Mm.
from what I know, your market is started selling Aries, right?
Exactly. Besides Indonesia, for Taiwan, we got a cooling model. The cooling capacity range will be 9K BTU to 28K BTU. And under heating mode, the capacity will range from 10K BTU to 30K BTU. So how about the capacity for aircraft in Middle East countries?
For Middle East countries, under cooling mode, it ranges from 12 to 13K. And for heating mode, it ranges
Mm-hmm.
13 to 31K.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I think, just as I mentioned, Airy is selling in Indonesia, right? Which is your market?
Well, definitely, you know a lot about other markets now, Alex, right?
Well, I just know very little bit, and that's all I need. I
So
know.
actually, this year on September, my client PT Gree Indonesia do launch Airy as their one of their RAC new products at their dealer conference and their 9th anniversary celebration in Jakarta. And besides, now they also developing Airy as one of the indoor units of their free match products.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It
So,
yeah.
anything particular functions for Iroquois in
Middle East?
Pakistan market or other Middle Eastern countries market?
Yes, for Middle East culture, for Middle East markets,
Mm-hmm.
the weather is very hot there.
Extremely hot
Extremely
outside,
hot.
super
So
dry.
exactly. So if you use some normal AC with normal compressors, it might just simply stop working
Because of the
the
extremely
high temperature.
outdoor temperature.
Exactly. So
Uh-huh.
that's why we need something special to solve that problem. So that's why today Airy bring a brand new technology, a G-boost inverter technology, as well as a single stage entropy increase technology.
I do see one, G-boost compressor
Samples, right?
under beneath Airy model in our
Yes, I
booth,
saw
right?
this. It's golden colors, right? It looks very cool.
Mm.
Yep. So after applying this technology, Airy can achieve long-time cooling under extreme hot weather without any cooling capacity decrease.
Mm-hmm.
According to our grid testing lab data, even the compressor ambient temperature is under 68 extremely hot temperatures.
Mm-hmm.
It can still run perfectly well and provide you with perfectly cooling experience without any cooling capacity decrease.
So briefly speaking, we can say thanks to G-Boost compressor, our Airy could stay in a stable and comfortable heating mode without the other unit stop working, right?
Exactly. And even under T3 working conditions, the air outlet of the indoor unit can reach as low as 8 Celsius. Sorry, it's 9 Celsius. So that is a very cool function we have. We also have a 60-second fast cooling mode, which allow you to enjoy the coolness almost instantly.
So Alex,
Yep.
except the extremely hot outdoor ambient temperature,
Yep.
we also have the clients from super long latitude countries like Northern Europe, maybe Canada, Mongolia. Their outdoor condition is super
Cold.
cold.
The weather is very cold. Right?
Yeah, so there will come up with a problem that is the outdoor unit will be stopped because of the frost.
Because
isn't
the
it?
force on outdoor units.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I will briefly explain
So
what
how
I found.
to remove the frost on the condenser to prevent the outdoor unit
Stop working.
Mm-hmm.
I think for normal AC, it will simply switch from heating mode to cooling mode
Mm-hmm.
in order to blow the hot airs to the outdoor unit to deforce the force on the outdoor units, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it actually has some problems.
Mm-hmm.
So if it stops the heating mode, your room temperature will drop down very fast because there's no more heatings provided for your room. And that is something we don't want to happen. and we really want to solve these issues. Yeah.
So how actually Airy solve this problem?
I think we have a hybrid deforcing technology, and after apply this technology, Airy can achieve a almost 10 hours heating without stop.
You mean 10 hours continuous heating?
Yes, and we will introduce that later on our live streams.
Okay, we will explain it later.
Yeah, according to our testing data, the room temperature will drop only 1.5 Celsius comparing to 6 degrees compared to we use a traditional AC with the normal outdoor unit defrost mode. Yep.
So besides the continuous heating functions, I do know Airy also equipped with an AI function, isn't it?
Yes,
the latest AI of our company.
Yes,
because you know nowadays we have developed the GAI 2.0.
Yeah, AI is getting very popular, right? I think AI applies in almost all the industry. For example, intelligent manufacturing, banking system, retail system, and so on. Maybe hospital, they even use AI. And even for me, if I got something, for example, new, I want to learn something new, I will not use traditional search engines like Google or Baidu. Instead, I will use some AI tools.
GPT.
Exactly, like ChatGPTs. And it's actually a very cool technology because whenever you have any problems, you could just ask GPT and it will give you the answer within 10 seconds.
Besides ChatGPT, I do know another application from our Chinese brand.
Oh,
that
what is
is
it?
Doubao.
Doubao, it sounds like a food. Doubao.
It actually also an AI assistant could help you just like ChatGPT.
Oh,
Maybe
really?
cheaper.
Okay, maybe next time I will try it out.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So this is the reason why
Yep.
fraud AI has already applied in almost all kinds of industrial. So why not into our air conditioning and the industrial?
Yeah, which means Airy in this case, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this time, let me show you. Oops, sorry.
Be careful.
You can see from here, Gree AI 2.0 can combine all the factors. For example, different areas of your rooms and the varieties of workload according to your room temperatures. It can also detect the current sunlight conditions within different rooms.
Okay.
Yes, so after complying all these factors, it combines with the algorithms. It will provide you with the optimal running status of your of your AC, and it can bring you a very comfortable working environment or resting environment while maintaining a high level of energy saving efficiencies. Yep.
So every time when we use more Airy, it will get smarter and then it will more adapted to your using habits.
Yes.
Can not only, a liberation of your hands, but also it could save a lot of money because it can save a lot of energy.
Energies.
So according to Intertech certificate, we got a energy saving GAI technology certificate. Its saving energy could maximum up to 20% per year.
Yep.
So you can just believe in our strong functions of saving energy.
Exactly. After adopting our GAI technology, Airy can achieve A triple plus under cooling mode and achieve A double plus under heating mode. I think, Cassie, we forgot to mention something very important at the beginning, which is how it looks like.
The appearance of Airy.
Yes, so now let's show it to our audience.
What does Airy look like?
This is the appearance of Airy.
The same as the one below of our
booth. So you can check it out on our booth. I think we also have different colors.
5 color choices.
Yes.
And we got the cool silver one and white, elegant simple white, and noble golden one, and a fabulous purple. The last one is a mysterious black. Yep. So Alex, which color will you pick for your home?
I think for me, I will definitely go with the black.
Why? It's a little bit hard to combine with your other furniture.
Because maybe I saw too many traditional white color panels. So anything is different from white colors, I will really, really like it. So I think black is totally different comparing to, the traditional white color. So that's why I will use black.
Also, it looks
unique. It has the feeling of high tech and it just looks very cool.
Okay.
Yep. What about you?
Um,
Which color you will pick?
for me, if I get enough budget, I will choose maybe 3 Airy models for my home. The first
Wow.
one I will pick the noble golden one for my living room
Yep.
because it looks full of fertility. And
Yep.
then the second one I will choose fabulous purple for my bedroom. Because purple gives us a feeling of very demure,
Chilling.
very girly and soft.
Okay.
And then the last one, I will pick the same choice as yours. I will pick Fabulous Black for my study room,
Study room.
because black gives me a feeling of calm. I can
Okay.
just read books, study, very calm.
Yeah.
hmm So,
And we also applied a molding injection etching technology and spray
mhm.
process to simulate a very high level of metal textures. And it can embellish the high level of our life quality design. And I'm sure you will definitely like it. Have you tried to touch the texture of Airy?
Yes, its texture is a little bit abrasive.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's very high quality, I think.
Yeah, so be sure to check it out. You can touch the surface of our Aries, right?
Yes.
Yep,
And also, it got a fully closed air outlet.
yep,
It could also prevent the dust get into our indoor units
yep.
and get dirt our evaporator, and also add the aesthetic appeal. It looks more elegant and high quality.
Yep. Speaking of the air outlets, thanks to
hmm
the special designed air outlet, our air supply distance can reach as far as 50.5 meters.
That far.
Yes, and the total air supply volumes can reach up to can improve up to 10%. Sorry. Yep. And what about? I think you might worry about if we
The
have
cooling
that.
air
Yes.
directly aiming to my body
Yes.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I do feel uncomfortable when I using some normal AC, because sometimes when you just sit beneath the AC or just in front of it,
Yep.
your body will get sore because the cooling air directly
Aiming
towards to
at you.
you. Yeah.
And that is something we really don't want to happen, right?
So does Eric save this problem?
Yes, we have a special functions to avoid the wind directly blowing to your bodies. So
Mm-hmm.
you will feel the comfort while maintaining a very comfortable levels of cooling, and you will not get cold because of the wind will not directly
Will
blow to your
avoid your
bodies.
body.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And
You can just define the air supply angle via our remote controller, isn't it?
yes, I think Cassie, since you mentioned about you have visited our booth,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Do you have any
So
test for me?
I'm not sure if you noticed there's a little box connects to our air conditioners models. Have you noticed that?
I think yes, because yesterday when I taken around our booth, I do see a little box connected with, I think,
Yeah.
Clivia. But I know this little box could also connect it to Airy,
Yeah.
but I have no idea what it is. Is it
Well,
an accessory or what?
it's actually we call it mini ERV system.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? Well, let me just tell you. It's actually a energy recovery ventilation system.
Mm-hmm.
Just maybe from the name, can you guess what it do? What it can do?
It's called mini ERV system.
Well, I can give you a little background.
Okay,
Because
go
you
on.
know, sometimes when you open up your ACs, for example, under cooling mode,
Mm-hmm.
what would you do after that?
I mean, when I turn on the AC, I will just close the door and window, keep the cool air
Coolies
in
in
room.
your rooms.
Yeah.
So it actually has a problems. So if you close your windows for too long times, the air qualities will drop down very fast, and maybe your brain will start like feeling spinning around because the air quality is just getting too bad.
Worse and worse.
Exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why we're bringing these ERV systems. Now maybe you can guess what it can do.
Well, according to my knowledge,
Yeah.
an ERV system is shortened for energy recovery ventilator
System. Yep.
system,
Yep.
and it could just recovery the energy of their air, and
Yep.
then apply the recycled energy to cool down the indoor air,
Yeah.
and it can also make the indoor stale air exchange with the outdoor fresh air.
Yes, so it will bring the outdoor unit's fresh air into your room while maintaining a very comfortable coolness of your room.
And is it optional or standard for Airy?
It depends on your need. So if you say, oh, I really need this air exchange function, so you can buy it with your AC, and it will come with it. But
It's
if
quite
not,
flexible.
yes. But if not, maybe you say, well, let me think about it. Maybe I can purchase it with the spare part system.
As
So
after sales spare part.
yes, so it completely depends on your need.
So all besides is quite easy to be installed,
Yeah.
and we also prepare a little short video about how to install our mini ERV system of Airy.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out. Welcome back.
Welcome back to our live stream room. This is Cassie.
And I'm Alex.
So after this little installation video, you may know more about our mini ERV system of Airy, right?
Exactly.
So Alex, we just mentioned about the hybrid defrosting technology of Airy.
Yeah.
Regard to this function, our Airy could realize 10 hours
10
continuous
hours.
heating functions.
Okay.
So how to realize it, actually?
Wow, that's a good question. Let me think. I think it
You do
can
need to think.
summarize as 4 steps. I think the first step is the algorithm have to check the current status of the force of the outdoor unit, and it will check if it's necessary to start the defrost process. And I think for the second steps, part of the heat will be used for outdoor unit defrosting, and the remaining, the majority of the heat will still provided to the indoor unit heating mode. I think for the third step is where the outdoor unit enter a thin force fast defrost mode, right? Is that the right name?
Yes.
Okay, that's right.
You
And
do
for
know.
the thank you.
Continue.
And for the fourth step is after achieve all the above steps, that's how Airy can achieve 10 hours continuous heating without stop. So you can enjoy your warm all night long. You don't have to worry about getting cold during your sleep.
So thanks for your answering.
Yeah.
And briefly speaking, there's two ways to defrost Airy.
Yep.
So the wave one is that when the outdoor ambient temperature is around 5 to 10 degrees Celsius,
Yep.
our outdoor unit will enter to the fast thin frost removing mode.
Yep.
And the second defrosting way is that when the outdoor temperature is minus maybe 10 degrees Celsius,
Yep.
our indoor unit will stop the heating mode and switch to the cooling mode. Therefore, the outdoor unit will blow the hot air to defrost.
Yes, and just quickly add up, for some models and Middle East country, after finish the outdoor unit defrost process, it will enter a mode which is called, I think it's called outdoor unit self-cleaning mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
So by doing that, we can achieve a better energy savings and much better cooling and heating capacity without any cooling capacity decrease. So you can enjoy the energy savings bring to your families. Yep. And Cassie,
Mm-hmm.
since we just mentioned about outdoor unit self-cleaning, maybe
Okay.
you can briefly introduce to our audience how it works.
Another task for me, isn't it?
Exactly.
Let's get a quick look with the outdoor unit self-cleaning mode.
Yep.
And there are, briefly speaking, four process.
Yep.
The process one is that the fan of the outer unit will blow reservedly in order to remove the dust on the surface of condenser.
Yep.
The second process is that the condenser will drop down the temperature for condensation, and then the water will combine with the dust together.
Yep.
The process three is that the condenser will drop down quickly the temperature, and then the drops will get frozen with the dust together. The
Yep.
final process is that the outer unit will get, the increased temperature, and then the dust will be taken away with the polluted water.
Thank you for the introduction. I think you know very well about Aries,
Thank you.
right? Well,
Mhm.
Cassie, have you watched my live stream? I think back to 1 or 2 years ago. I
I'm
was
not your
doing.
fan, but I remember that live stream.
Well, do you remember what model is that?
I thought, I think that might be Clivia,
Exactly.
another RAC model of Gree.
Yes. So I remember there's one function I really like, which is the humidification functions.
Mhm.
You know, the weathers in Zhuhai or the south of China, especially in spring, is very, very humid. And it's very uncomfortable because the water is just everywhere. It's on your floor, on your walls, and even you wash your clothes and you hang it on your balcony maybe for 4 to 5 days, and
And
it's
it's still very
wet,
wet.
and
You
you
cannot
can't wear
wear
it,
it.
and you got nothing to dress for your work.
Besides, it smells disgusting, especially the
Exactly.
socks.
And if you got no other things to wear, you have to wear what you wear yesterday's. And
You
that
can
is-
only wear the previous ones.
Yeah, so the same socks, the same clothes, and that's something we don't want to happen, right?
So the Airy can save to solve this problem.
Yes, Airy have a continuous dehumidification functions. So by doing that, it will give you a very comfortable living environment in your rooms.
Mhm.
Apart from that, during autumns or maybe winters, the air is very dry. So every time you touch the metal surface,
Mhm.
you will get a little static shock. And really,
Especially when I take off the sweater from my head,
head.
and my hair will just
Explode.
explode.
because the static, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we also have a smart humidity control functions. So by doing so, it can maintain the humidity in a very balanced way.
In a
It-
proper way.
Yes, and you will feel very comfortable within your rooms.
Mhm.
And if you want to manually adjust the humidity of your room, we also allow you to do that. You can manually adjust it. So it completely depends on what you need. And you have the freedom to control area.
You can control the humidity level via our remote controller
Yep.
of Airy.
Yep. You
Mhm.
know, Cassie, I think
Mhm.
some of the users are very sensitive to, I
Dim
think,
light
the
and
light
noise.
of our AC. Not our AC, but pretty
Some
much.
regular AC from other brand.
Yes, and you know, they told us those lights, even just very small light, it will affect their sleeping during night.
Mhm.
So, do you know how Airy can achieve that, to address that problems?
I think that Airy might Airy is equipped with a little built-in sensor. It can just sense the light changes around the unit, and then it could just adapt to the environment to change the light. Maybe when the daytime coming, the light will just
With the brightness again
mhm,
to allow you to see clearly, and the buzzer of the sound will also be turned up to allow you to hear clearly.
mhm,
And at night, it will automatically
dim
dim down,
down.
not get disturbed by the light and the sound at night. So thanks to these built-in light sensors, right?
Save us from insomnia.
Exactly.
So we do take our users' real needs and demands into our developing of product, right?
Exactly. You know, Cassie, I just rent a apartment, and it comes with a very old outdoor unit and with a very old
Indoor
indoor
units.
unit. In short, it's a very old AC, right?
Okay.
So every time I open it up, it will has a very loud noise on outdoor units. I can't even sleep or study under this loud noise. Even my neighbors complain about the loud noise of the outdoor units. So I was curious how Aries address these issues.
So actually, according to the official data of Greece Lab,
Yep.
9K BTU to 12K PTU of Airy,
Yep.
its lowest noise level is just 19 decibel.
What about the outdoor unit?
Its outer unit's lowest noise level is maybe 40 decibel. It's just like a little insect buzzing in the summer nights.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
So any particular point of air quality
Yep.
in middle is like the fast cooling mode
Yes. So
because it's
as we
extremely hot, right?
exactly. So for normal AC, if you open up the fast cooling mode, it will just keep cooling down your room temperature. So if you forgot to turn off the mode, your room temperature will drop down very fast and it will not stop. So that is actually very bad things for
And a
us.
waste of energy.
Exactly, and the room temperature will drop down very fast and it will not stop, so you might get cold at night.
And your whole room is just like a refrigerator.
Exactly, but with Airy, we will not have that problems. So the special thing about Airy's fast cooling mode, after 20 minutes of the fast cooling mode, it will return to the previous mode before we activate the fast cooling mode. So by doing so, we can achieve the energy savings and a very comfortable coolness of your room, so you can enjoy it without any worries about getting cold at night.
So Airy really can prevent the energy waste problem, and it can also keep a stable and comfortable cooling for us.
Exactly.
So what else functions could maintain our physically strong and health?
I think we have a, let me remember.
Super large filter here.
Yeah, super large filter is one of the functions. You can see here. I think it's this way. Yeah. So you can see this is
Super large compared with our other RAC model like Chamo or Cosmo.
exactly.
It's completely one piece. It's
Yes.
just one piece, right?
You can easily take it out for cleaning, and you can easily install it back. And let me show you something really interesting I found for my market.
Okay.
You know.
You mean the Pakistan market or?
I will let you know the location of the name.
Okay.
You know, nowadays almost all the air conditioners they will use a top filter structures, right? So because
like
they are
like Chamo, the top filter.
yes, and I think before I visited Bahrain markets, I thought, well, maybe all the markets they prefer the top structure because they are easy to clean, easy to disassemble. But after I traveled to Bahrain market, I find it's something very different. You know, the weather in Bahrain is extremely
Super
hot.
arid and torrid.
Yes, it's very hot. And if they use the top filter structures, the dirt will accumulate very fast on the filters because the weather is too hot and
And
AC.
so many sounds come with the wind.
Yes, and the ACs will turn on for 24 hours without stop. That has the problems because it requires a much frequent cleaning of the filters. But with these built-in filter structures, the dirt accumulate on the filters will be much slower compared to the top filter structures. So it require less frequency of the cleaning of the filters. So
It can completely save our time. We don't have to, make
Hire
a previous
people's.
appointment to the
Yep.
professional people to clean up the filter.
Yep.
So other functions could,
Keep
maintain
our
our
heat.
health.
I think we do have a UVC sterilization
I
functions,
know
right?
that the
Yeah.
UVC light could kill the virus and bacterial
Yes.
and restrain the growth of microorganisms.
Yes. We also have a plasma air purification technology. It also has the same function. It will keep our breath much cleaner, and it will keep our health in a very good way, right?
Thank you for accept. Um,
Cassie, since we just talk about so many functions, right?
mhm.
Maybe, AI is like voice command is very popular. It's maybe like we can say
The light
turn off the
sucker.
light or
Uh-huh.
turn off the light, so we don't have to go there and touch the buttons. Yeah. So what about Airy? Does Airy also have this kind of voice command
Smart
functions?
voices control.
Yeah. Do Airy has that?
Yeah, you know so much about Airy. So Airy could connect it with the third-party application like
Yep.
Google Assistant, Google Home Assistant,
Yep.
and Alexa from Amazon.
Yeah.
You can just say, "Hey Alexa, just turn on the AC," or "Hey Alexa, adjust the temperature in 24 degrees Celsius."
That's very useful function. So
Completely liberation of our hands.
yeah, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I accidentally lose my remote controllers,
Yes,
right?
it's quite a frequent question for me. I always can't find the controller, even though I just use it
Every day, but
3 seconds
yeah, and you just
before.
can't find it.
Yeah.
Well, Cassie, we mentioned about there's a little sequence at the beginning of our live stream.
What is that?
Maybe now it's time to show to our audience.
Come on.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay. What is that? It's so cute.
Is
What
this
is
the
that?
right position? I
Is
think
it a little home appliances or
yes,
what?
this is our new portable AC, and we call it Kenny.
Kenny.
This is specially designed for our outdoor unit activities, and it can provide the coolness for you during outside. And you can see this is the battery of Kenny.
On the button?
Yes, this is the batteries, and it has up to 1,009, up to 1,095 watt hours of battery capacity.
Mm-hmm.
So you can charge it with our power grid, or you can also use it with our normal 12 watt car chargers.
Mm-hmm.
And PV panels is very popular in China, right?
Yes, and our Gree, we do have some PV product like the PV VRF unit
Yep.
and the PV RAC model,
Yep.
right?
So you can also use solar panels to charge the batteries. A full-time charge of the battery can support Kenny up to 5-hour running times. So you can enjoy the coolness. It's definitely not enough for your outdoor activities. And you can see here, we also have a USB charger
Mm-hmm.
and a dual USB with the Type-C allow you to charge your phone.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe when you're playing with your friends, maybe you're playing with your Steam Deck or PSP, it's a very old gaming platform, but you can still charge it with our battery. You don't have to worry about not having enough powers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Cassie, you can see here, this is our
A
control.
touch screen.
Yes, you can control it with just a single touch. It's very convenient for you to control.
Smooth control. And its handle is made of leather.
Yes, it's very easy to carry, and it has a very good textures.
It
You
does.
know,
It does.
Yes, and for Chinese market, we also have a,
Green one.
yes, you can have a look below our booth.
In our home appliance area.
Yes, and for our Chinese market, you can also control it with WeChat app, so you don't have to download the app by yourself.
You don't have to use Gree Plus application. You can just use WeChat and then send the order to this little one.
Kenny, yep, and maybe Cassie, you can introduce what refrigerants or other parameters to our audience.
Of course.
Yep.
So Kenny is adopting R134A refrigerant,
Yep.
and its rated cooling capacity is 650 watts.
Yep.
Its adjustable temperature range is from 60 degrees to 30 degrees Celsius.
Yep.
And you know what, Alex? It can also work as a portable speaker. You can
How?
just connect via the Bluetooth and then play the music you want.
Oh, really? So you can use the AC for cooling while you can also play
Play
music
music and
so
charging.
at the same times. Well, that's very convenient.
It's very suitable for some young
Uh,
people or some families because nowadays we know in China or other countries, camping is quite a fashionable outdoor activities. It's
exactly.
really a trend.
Yep.
So this is the reason why we developing this portable AC.
Yep. So I think that's pretty much all the products we are going to introduce to our audience.
Yes.
So Cassie, do you have anything you want to add up? Or
Yes, so do remember, check it out in our booth. We got a lot of colleagues around here. You
Yep.
can just consult them about the more details of our product.
and they will
If you
help
want
you
to
out.
take a little visit to our headquarters and our factory, just consult to them. It
Yep.
will only take maybe 1.5 hours to get there.
Exactly.
Besides, you can just join some booth games to win the prize and souvenirs of Gree.
Yes, we also have a lot of activities like little games you can play. We have screens downstairs. If you play with it, you can win the prize. We have different level of hardness. You have easy, medium, or hard. You can play with it and you can win the prize.
Yes.
And
Later, after this live stream, our colleague Bo will share with you our latest technology of how the tropical climates and its under this tropical climate, how does RAC works in our booth. Just check it out.
yep, and just a friendly reminder, our booth is located in hall A4.2 from A69 to A11A. So be sure to check it out.
So thank you for your watching. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.